Hello and welcome to a brief tutorial explaining how the field generator works. So to get a field generator, you craft it at the wiring station. It's in the mechanics tab, and you'll want a generator, at least one or two markers and possibly extenders. I'm not going to demonstrate the extenders in this video, it's pretty basic. You can just put them, if you need to make a field that's bigger than wire and range, you can just use the daisy chain those to get to a marker at the end. But you do always have to have a marker at the end. So to set it up, you put your field generator down and you can interact with it, and this is the setup menu. So protection means you can't destroy the blocks, oxygen means the area is breathable. If you uncheck that, it makes the area like not breathable, so you can set an area to be a vacuum. Gravity lets you mess around with the gravity in an area. You can also set that to be negative, and then you'll be repelled upwards. At 0, you just sort of float around as if you're in space. You can swim through the air, as it were. Hide generator makes the generator into blocks. It copies whatever it's placed on. And then activate turns it on, and you can no longer destroy the area with the generator in. So the markers, I'll show you how to set those up. Once you've placed a marker, you can interact with it, and it disguises itself as whatever block it's placed on. So then just wire that up to the output on the generator. So now when I activate it, the whole building is protected. So the way the field is defined, it starts out as a square that covers just the generator. The field is always rectangular, and it basically just expands to include all of the markers that it's wired to. So in this case it goes from here all the way down to there. This is included as well, and that's basically all there is to it. If you're setting up with extenders as well, you should make sure that the extenders are inside the rectangle you're creating, because their position won't be accounted for. So you could place them outside. Like if I put one up there and connected this via there, it would still only cover the markers, it wouldn't cover the extender, and then people would be able to break the extender, sever the connection, and that's going to mean your field stops working properly. And the rules for fields are pretty basic. You can put them anywhere on a planet, but you can't overlap them. So if when you try to turn it on, if it detects another protected area in the area you defined, it won't turn on, because otherwise you'd be able to override other people's block protection by just creating a bigger field around their building. And that's pretty much it. One thing I do want to demonstrate though is a neat side effect. If you set the gravity to like incredible negative numbers, it basically functions as a jump pad. And we'll just keep bouncing people up. And you can see the extenders and markers light up when they're powered on if they're not in block mode. So you can sort of have lights that define the area of your field if you want. And you can see that's just 2 markers and 2 extenders. Markers on these corners, the extenders on the others, purely for cosmetic reasons. There you go, enjoy the mod.